Hi, I'm Rusty Nelson, and actually over a year ago, I moved from Los Angeles to just outside of Philadelphia in Kennett Square, Pennsylvania. And in doing so, I had to pack up my Canon Pro 1000. Now, it's been sitting for about 15 months or so, and that's what this video is all about. It's about transporting this Pro 1000, and will it actually fire back up after sitting for 15 months. Let's check it out. Yep, it's a mess. I'm actually making a move from Los Angeles to Philadelphia. Go Eagles. But the big thing is, to make that move, I've got to transport my Pro 1000, and that's what this video is all about, especially to find out exactly how many maintenance cartridges it's going to take. Quickly, I'm going to take you on a journey through doing this, and probably on the other end when I get there, I'll make the rest of the video and we'll see what it's like setting it up and check out any of the problems I have. So let's get started. Just as soon as you hit follow down there, please, and like, but hit the follow so I can get a little credit on that and a little love, and we're gonna get started in 3, 2, 1, let's go. I'll throw in a couple of little tidbits as we go along, things that I've learned so far. This is the way I keep my ink stored, and it's just a way to make sure that I never really run out of ink. So I have a slot for each ink. And these inks were actually left over. Canon replaced my printer for various reasons, some testing I was doing. And you can actually pull your ink cartridges out and store them inside of a plastic bag, and they'll keep for a while. In fact, I've had them in there for a few months and putting them back in. So don't be afraid to take the cartridges out. For some reason, put them in a bag so they don't spill all over, and you can put them right back in. So the big thing also is I ordered 4 maintenance cartridges. Right now, my maintenance cartridge in here is half full, and this is what my inks look like right now. And we're going to go ahead and get started and see how long this takes. It says it should take 6 minutes. I have a feeling it's going to take a little more. First place we're going to start is click on down to maintenance and then go to prepare for transportation. Proceeding mode consumes large amounts of ink and will also require up to 3 cartridges we just talked about. For details, refer to transporting your printer. You want to make sure that you don't turn anything off. There is not enough space on the maintenance cartridge. Replace the maintenance cartridge. So I already knew that. My cartridge was over half full. I do a whole video on replacing the maintenance cartridge, so go ahead and jump on over to that if you want to. I'm going to replace this one, and we're going to get right back to it. Takes about 2 seconds to replace the maintenance cartridge. Not a big deal, but I have a few more of them ready to go. Just to let you know, I was also told this is about a little over halfway full, the one I took out. And I was told by Canon that you can also just take this one and you can use it for your regular printing still. It's just not empty enough for the transportation process. So I just put it back in a bag and we'll store that and try to use that on the other end when I get to Philadelphia. Back into maintenance, back down to prepare to transport. Processing, do not turn off or open or close cover. So while this is making a lot of noise and not really doing anything, please go down and hit follow, like, whatever, and you'll get to see the rest of my videos. I'm really mellow about this. I don't spam. This is all for fun for me, and I'm hoping it's helping you out. But as you can see, This is a terrible mess I'm going through right now, but I did save the box, so I'm not too worried about the printer getting jumbled around. I was also told by Canon that if you're just moving this around a couple flights of steps and you're going to keep it horizontal, you don't have to go through this. It's just if it's going to get bounced around and moved around a lot, you're a lot better off doing this. And we'll keep watching this. I'll update you when the next cartridge changes or if anything new happens. At just about a little over 3.5 minutes, this is the message I got. Open the tank cover and remove all ink tanks. The cartridges are out. This is the second message. Now it says to close the cover and wait. There's not enough space on the maintenance cartridge. Replace the maintenance cartridge. Cartridge number 2. I replaced and put cartridge number 2 in, and the door's now closed. All the inks are out. I will tell you one thing. This is definitely heavier than the one I took out. There's a lot of ink in here, which means a lot of money. But I have to say this. I don't print. There's large spaces in between the times I print. Canon may use up a lot of ink per se. A lot of people complain about it, but I'll tell you what, when I come back from a trip, sometimes 2 months, all I do is do an alignment on the heads to run some ink through it, and I have never had a problem. I actually let my printer sit for 2.5 months, I think. I don't recommend this, but I'm just telling you my experience. Transportation is complete. Turn off power. And although this says about 15 minutes, it actually took running through it really quick about 13 minutes or so, I would say. Maybe even less if you include talking. It took 2 cartridges, and I actually saved this one so when I go back I can see how much is in there. And there's still a cartridge in there. What I did do is I marked the cartridge that I took out, the maintenance cartridge. That was about 3/4 full. We'll see whether we can plug that back in. But all in all, kind of painless. Took about 12-13 minutes. Storing all my inks in the bag. We'll go back and reuse those. Absolutely no problem doing that. One more thing you want to do, and it doesn't say to do this, but I actually saved this piece in the packing when I originally bought it. It locks down the head. No idea whether that's required or not. Probably not. But you're also supposed to strap down, and I'm using painter's tape, little hatches. And that's about it. I think we're done. See you in Philadelphia. Here we are back at my new studio here in Kennett, PA. And we're about ready to fire up the Pro 1000. Now, as I had said before, it's been sitting for over a year, but I did follow the directions right here on the website through the manual on the Pro 1000 for transporting it. And we're about ready to see how many maintenance cartridges it takes, how much ink it consumes, and also whether it actually fires up after sitting for well over a year. Here we go. Obviously, first thing is to start unpacking the unit, untaping everything. All of the tape is off, and we're going to go ahead and hit this and hope this turns on. And that's a good sign right there. And hopefully we can see the instructions. Do you want to install the transported printer? A new maintenance cartridge may be required. Well, the answer to that would be yes. Tank cover is closed. Open tank cover. We did that. And we are going to install inks. Now, you can go back to my other video and see me install inks, but I'm sure you don't want to do it right now. Just a reminder, all of these inks were the exact inks that I took out in LA over a year and a half ago. So I'm going to attempt to use those inks and see what happens. I've installed all the inks except for the last one, just in case something magically comes on. Install the last one, and there we go. Close the cover. The next thing up, it says preparing for installation. Do not turn power or open or close the cover. So it is doing its thing, and I have a feeling I'm going to actually have to replace some of the ink because some of them felt a little light. There is not enough ink. Replace the following ink tanks. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to replace. I will go back and replace those, and we'll jump right back in. It's about ready to push the last yellow cartridge in, and that would take care of all of them. Next thing it says to do is close the lid. Now, I'm keeping all of these cartridges because there's still ink left, and as far as I know, we'll put it back in the bag and use them at a later date. Hit OK. There is not enough space on the maintenance cartridge. Replace the maintenance cartridge. Yeah. Just put in the maintenance cartridge, and if you haven't seen it, go back to I made a video on just installing the maintenance cartridge, so I'm not going to go through that here. But it is preparing for installation. Do not turn off power or open or close door. So I have a feeling that this is just a sit back and wait for this to happen. But welcome to my new studio. Obviously a lot of printing is going to go on here, and I have 3 different Canon printers, and if you subscribe, I will get out as much information as I can and make some videos up and hopefully help everybody along. But later I'll give you a tour of my studio workspace, gallery, and as my friend calls it, it's really your man cave. But we'll get back to this just as soon as it pops up and does something new. That took about 20 minutes, I guess, and now we have new notice. Maintenance cartridge becomes almost full. There's that lovely English again. Maintenance cartridge becomes almost full. Okay. Maintenance cartridge usage. Replace. I just replaced it, and the reason I replaced it, even though it probably didn't have to be right now, is I wasn't 100% sure whether the whole process was done, but I kind of have a feeling we are up and running, and so maintenance cartridge usage. So I think it says ready to print. I think what I'm going to do, the first thing I'm going to do is just do a nozzle check pattern. Here we go. After a year and 2 months of waiting, we're going to do a nozzle check. The anticipation is killing me. This is really exciting. I'm pretty excited. After sitting for, let's see, 12, 13, 14, 15 months, and part of those inks sitting in bags and traveling 2,500 miles, it looks like we actually have a pretty good pattern. Now I'm going to do just a quick head alignment. There we have it, the head alignment, the nozzle check, everything completed. Now that was, I'll say this again because I'm kind of amazed. I expected some type of problem. After well over a year and traveling all the way from one side of the country to the other, sitting in storage for a while, inks bagged up and sitting in the bags, half of them new, half of them old, this thing still fired up and worked. I couldn't stand it any longer. I had to at least try a print. So here comes one. I just grabbed something really quick, and we'll see whether there's any problems with this. Like I said, I am still amazed. I'm pretty excited that this thing sat for that long, and it's actually putting out a print. So that's that's it right there. Pretty quick, kind of a weird print, and I would say that that's almost exactly what's on the screen. Pretty much so. Anyway, have a great day, have a great weekend, have a great year. Keep printing, keep clicking, and I'll see you out there taking pictures.